So, speaking of things that are now owned by Marvel for the last 2 videos, do you know what I found in the library? And I had no idea this existed.
What's
So
that?
if you guess what I actually found, that would be actually quite shocking. So I won't give you the chance. A graphic novel that is based on the original George Lucas Star Wars script.
Really?
Prior to all the rewrites, prior to renaming Luke Skywalker. He's named what is it? Star Killer.
Star Killer.
So it's the original script done up in graphic novel form, and
That's really cool.
it is weird.
Weird in a good way?
I enjoyed paging through it. I'm glad that the changes were made. Like, there's a lot of things that are in it that just seem like he had this giant 8-hour script, and he turned it into New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. There's a lot of things that are found in each of those movies, like as far as locations, characters, and all that. That if he planned that for just the first movie, it is super ambitious and would have gotten people very lost. But it was an enjoyable read, knowing that universe as I know it, being as familiar with it as I am. It was a fun read. I recommend it. I know you can find it on Amazon. It's not expensive. I expected to go on Amazon and look for it and have to shell out $60-$70 for it. I think paperback it's $25.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
So yeah, I recommend it. I recommend it for a Star Wars fan. I sent a picture of it to my aunt, who is without a doubt the biggest Star Wars nerd that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And she had no idea it existed.
Wow.
So I know what to get her for Christmas now.
That's pretty freaking cool. Without spoilers, how did she feel about The Last Jedi?
She was not happy about some character choices. I think she doesn't like it as much as I enjoyed it.
Does she like it more than me?
Yes. I think, alright, so if it's...
I don't hate it. I'm
here's how...
lukewarm about it.
Okay, see, because the way that I had understood when you and I had talked about it, the way that I had envisioned it was, I was a 10 and you were a 1.
Oh no,
okay.
I'd say I'm like 4 or 5.
Okay.
There are parts that I really enjoyed, and there are parts that I absolutely thought were the dumbest piece of shit.
Something that I am not sure that I enjoy about this, but Disney is known to do this now with both Star Wars and Marvel, is taking elements that are in the TV shows and incorporating them into the movies, which they've done more of it, I feel, for Star Wars in a way that's unexplained. Like in Marvel, I don't feel like I have to watch the TV shows to understand what's going on. I know the characters, I know the importance of who they are and what they do, but there's one scene in particular, that involves some sort of propulsion, shall we say, that was introduced in Star Wars Rebels, I think.
I have watched the entire series of Star Wars Rebels.
I believe it was introduced in Star Wars Rebels. And that's kind of the justification of using that scene, which I didn't hate that scene. It was like foreign and alien to me. I didn't hate it, but it did for a second take me out of the film.
Yeah.
It broke my investment of the film ever so slightly.
It Stanley'd you.
Yes. There were other parts that I thought were cinematic genius. What am I gonna call this one? I'll call it the circus, the House of Mirrors scene.
Yeah.
that for me personally is one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever.
Yeah, I thought that the visual was awesome, but
I
the
thought the
message
visual
behind it was fucking stupid.
a little gray. It was a little gray.
Gray. Yeah, it's a little
A little
transparent
gray.
and non-existent. Gray. I wish it was gray. Like, oh, what did I just watch? Oh, a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
A waste of my time? Yeah, it sure is. Just like Finn's whole fucking story.
Yeah, there are some things that I feel could be done to make some characters much more interesting. But I don't.
Stories that can be skipped over absolutely in entirety without any detriment to the story.
Well, based on the way it was written and filmed, yes, it had.
Yeah.
But I think that with different writing and different direction, I think that some characters could be interesting.
Sure.
It makes me sound like I hated the movie. I did not hate the movie. It's one. For me, it is one of my favorites because it broke boundaries, and I appreciate that of the film.
Well, what was the director's name?
Rian Johnson.
Yeah, you know what I appreciated from him? The movie Brick.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, that, and I'm gonna look it up on
I just got arrowed in the knee. God.
But wait, how much money do we have? Because we've already just been like chugging along here chatting. Yeah,
we are pretty close. We're pretty close.
We can pretty much head over.
Yeah, I think we can. Let's keep talking. This video should be the last grindy video. Yeah, it should be. Actually, honestly, usually I would do this kind of shit off screen, but I've had much more fun doing this video, not having to focus on anything and being able to just kind of chit chat, than getting lost in a dungeon and having you laugh at me.
Yeah, and another level for Alice. Yes, there'll be more of that coming up soon.
I'm sure there will.
Rian Johnson wrote and directed Brick. I fucking love Brick.
I don't know that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it on Netflix?
I'm not sure. I own it. Like, I watched it. I think I rented it, and then I just went out and bought it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it, younger, and Jesus, was he fucking awesome. And, like, they almost spoke a different language because of how intelligent it was. And it was just very, very, very well done.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, then he comes in and writes it's past Star Wars. And...
Oh, I don't think did he write it?
Yeah, right.
Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, anyway. You know what? Fuck Joe Great. Fuck it again. Oh, Eddie Brock Jr. You know who's the perfect Eddie Brock? And I've always felt this way. The perfect person to play Eddie Brock. Without a doubt, Howie Long.
Yeah, I can see that.
Howie Long with his flat top, just like stout motherfucker. He would have been perfect.
Yeah, I can see that. That would be interesting.
But I have high hopes.
I like the casting choice of Tom Hardy.
Rian Johnson did write The Last Jedi.
Okay. Well, there you go. I like the casting choice of Tom Hardy. I enjoyed him anything he's in, I enjoy. And the guy gets ripped to shreds in whatever movie that he needs to, like, if he needs to be. That guy is a goddamn brick wall.
Yes, he is. Also, this new Venom takes place in San Francisco. And after, I believe, I hope people will watch this and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe once Venom, quote-unquote, killed Spider-Man, or at least he believed he killed Spider-Man, he moved to San Francisco and became the Lethal Protector. And he went very anti-hero at that point. But I believe he was even in San Francisco during the beginning of Maximum Carnage.
Okay.
And so I dig the fact that it's in San Francisco, because without an actual direct tie to Spider-Man, i.e. Peter wearing the symbiote before Eddie, is how it should be. You know, but previous movies just shit the bed with all of that.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely did.
All
will be forgiven if this movie is good.
No,
No?
because they have nothing to do with this movie. They have no writing creds with this movie. And, you know, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But I think the grind is over. We can start heading back now.
Probably. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, about 25 G's.
That's perfect.
So we're going to head back, and one more fight.
That armor, and then
and we're going to wreck some
to
shop.
the ice planet when we start the next episode. I think that would be a good place to go. That way we can visit Consuela, touch her butt, and fly away.
Sounds good. So we'll break here. We'll come back and we'll touch some butts.
Butts for days.
Adios.
Later, butt huggers.
Bye.